This is really sad because the effort to spread false information about XRP is already working. That's what we're going to talk about in today's movie, guys, because all the other big communities are going after XRP right now. Things are going crazy here. The numbers, on the other hand, make it very clear that some of you are likely selling XRP right now for Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even Chainlink. Please don't do anything stupid right now because I can see from the charts that the effort to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt is working. This is XRP versus Bitcoin. Guys, look what's going on. It's putting a dump on Bitcoin. And if you compare XRP to ETH, it's dead right now. Then there's XRP. I think it's XRP versus Link Chain. It's really going off a cliff, which means that some of you, I don't know who it is, but it's okay, are selling your XRP to buy Ethereum, Chainlink, or even Bitcoin. There's no way I know for sure, but I think we're about to hit rock bottom compared to all these other coins. All of these charts will die if we don't. I think XRP will do much worse than Bitcoin, various other coins. We already talked about this, so don't fall for this. Do not let them take your cash. All right, guys. I am just putting it out there. First, let's look at Chainlink. Guys, this is the Chainlink group. Oh no, XRP was hacked. The XRP to Link rotation is going to be like the Bible. Chainlink works like Ripple, but the technology is better. So there is a coordinated effort going on right now to make XRP look bad. Guys, this is really strange. What's going on? It's scary because efforts like these are mostly against XRP, which I don't know or don't understand. It does happen from time to time. And someone I know who doesn't know much about XRP ends up buying something dangerous. These powerful people who are against XRP, like I just recently got a big job at LINK. This person says, he also talks about all the good things about Chainlink. Another picture shows XRP worth 20 cents. And this is really interesting. What's going on here? That's just one neighborhood. The thing is, these are only a few cases. In the past couple of days, I've seen heavy Chainlink users attack XRP to the highest degree on my feed. That was it. Then there was Ethereum. All of these groups are on us, guys. But first, I'd like to see something. We're going to talk about Bitcoin soon. Now, take a look at this. This is Link versus XRP. The daily RSI is way too low. The way the campaign is going now is funny. Whenever the RSI is way too low. That was the last time it was this overloaded. Okay, July of last year. Check out what showed up. We're on the same level. Yes, people are leaving XRP and getting Chainlink instead. This makes no sense. Let's see what happens next. Let's compare XRP and ETH now. Right now, it's being sold for too little. But the XRP community doesn't know. Well, some of us do, right? We're the ones who won't be fooled at all that signs are becoming oversold. This is Bitcoin versus XRP. This XRP versus Bitcoin comparison is doing better than the others because I don't think anyone in the XRP community is trying to buy Bitcoin. We all know that Bitcoin is basically an S-coin and the technology behind it is pretty bad. Yes, the XRP community knows about Bitcoin, but right now they're being lied to about Ethereum and Chainlink. This is a public service announcement. I do not offer your XRP for cash. Again, it seems like you should sell all of your Ethereum for XRP. Take that as a warning. We'll see what happens when we come back to this maybe in a few months. But once more, it's not my job to say or do anything, but I'm seeing a lot of people selling XRP and running away to other groups. I'm sorry, but it looks like most people in the community aren't even going to make it to high prices at this point, right? I feel sad about it. You guys, it really makes me sad because I know this will go backwards. I understand. I understand. At this very moment, we're at full support, and I'll see comments when it does. There will be reactions on Twitter and YouTube. I just sold my XRP and bought Ethereum because seeing all these green candles made me want to buy it. Then Ethereum isn't doing anything, but XRP is going crazy, right? This is crazy. But what really gets my goat is that the fintech companies behind these coins are working together. What kind of way? So why is every other group fighting ours? We're the only ones. They only go after XRP. I don't get this. I don't. But why? Yeah, once upon a time, someone who used to work for Ripple or someone else said it. I forgot who it was. Someone who knew this person said that in the early days of Bitcoin, people who had a lot of Bitcoin would get more. People who know a lot about XRP might give away a small amount of Bitcoin to people who can or will flood the market. Okay, in fact, that's where the effort really began, guys. This is very strange. January 7th is the day that Ripple starts. Blockchain and Ripple. With real-time secure pricing data, our LLC has accepted the Chainlink standard for a beta that can be checked. This will help DeFi become more popular, okay? Answer from Chainlink, blockchain and Ripple. Take a look, okay? The crazy part is if you check Twitter, all of these Chainlink people are going after XRP and Ripple. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. I've already said this. I think it's because they want cash flow. Okay, everyone is eating to get water. I am not joking. And so is Ripple. So they're making XRP the product with the most value. We're not going after retail though. Okay, we're not trying to flood other places. We know the truth about other communities like Bitcoin and ETH, which are likely to fall apart during the crash. We're not going after them right now and telling them to send us though. Let us use your cash to pump XRP. Okay, since we know for sure what they're up to. And I've seen the same thing happen with smaller coins coins like those with a market cap of less than $100 million or less than $1 billion. The people who buy these smaller coins then join the XRP group. They say, oh, look at this coin. Okay, it has a small market cap. They want you to buy so you can pump their bags. Yes, blockchain and Ethereum have a lot more liquidity, but it's still your liquidity. I'm just putting it out there. Watch out very carefully now. Things are going crazy. How they did it, guys, I don't know. A lot of crazy efforts are going on. It's interesting that some of you may be trading your XRP for these other coins. But I think it's funny that breaking whales get 900 million XRP tokens in the 48 hours after the SEC settles. That being said, why are whales buying a billion XRP worth of XRP every day while everyone else is selling? Isn't that odd? Since you know why, I'll tell you the truth. The whales don't feel anything. They have no feelings. They are machines. It's likely that they wouldn't have been a whale if they had feelings.